5 minutes starts now.
That's tasty. Alright, so Radio Fun in New Zealand. I'm Dave from New Zealand, ZX Security, also in Z Carrot. We want to have some fun with some radio. Singapore has a lot of laws, so it's better to do in New Zealand. GSM chips, 2D chips are now in everything. You can buy them for $40, plug them into an Arduino or a Pi or anything. It's just real easy. But what can we do with that? Man in the middle with Wi-Fi, as we've seen a couple of presenters ago, real simple, easy. But what about GSM? Well, GSM with 2G, the crypto is weak. We could just decrypt it, but we just don't want to read it after that. We want to actually man in the middle it because that's far more fun. You can do it legally. For KiwiCon, for a presentation, $50, actually got a real GSM license sitting in the middle of our incumbents frequency space, and it's all legit. Maybe not use their actual network code. Yeah. Need some radio. That's possibly a little bit too big for the office. So go grab Blade RF, about $400. Wrap it in tinfoil so the wireless doesn't leak too far and only your target phones connect to it, because we're responsible like that. Then on a computer, chuck in your 8 BTS and network in a box, and you've pretty much got a cellular network by that stage, running 2G. It's not quite that simple though. SIM cards have crypto keys on them. We don't know those keys. The SIM card knows the keys. The cell phone providers know the keys. The manufacturers of the SIM cards most probably know the keys, and possibly the Singapore government and Thomas knows the keys. But yeah, yeah. And possibly if we actually wanted to run our own cell phone network by our own SIM cards, we could get the keys as well. If the encryption is in place, the phones won't connect to it. So what are we going to do? You just turn the encryption off. You just, in NIB, you just basically say, what's the encryption key for this SIM card? You set it to star, turns encryption off, bingo, open up Wireshark, all the data's flowing there in the clear. Want to man in the middle it, chuck it through BERT, for the win, you've got it all. You actually want to start protecting against this. If it's your phone and you've got Android, there's IMSI catcher. In the settings, make sure that is encrypted flag is set to 1 or true, because in New Zealand, at least every network uses encryption turned on. So if encryption is turned off, it's someone having fun with a malicious cell phone network. Other option, use 3 or 4G, doesn't have the same crypto shortcomings, so that will stop the later eavesdropping and decryption of the traffic, but won't stop a downgrade attack to 2G. What else? That's GSM. What else can we do? Hey, GPS maybe. Earlier this year, some stuff was up at GitHub, great blog post. So if you just want to take a little trip to Bletchley Park in the UK, my phone thinks it was in Bletchley Park and the weather was showing up as I was in Bletchley Park and all that sort of stuff. Right, yeah, that's using the Blade RF again. The Hack RF can supposedly do it, but the clock chip is a bit iffy in the Hack RF, and you actually need an external time source for it to work with the Hack RF. So what could you mess with if you're messing with GPS? Well, hey, phones have smart unlock, so when you're at home, you don't actually type your PIN code in. No, so just walk up to a bar, change the GPS location, phone unlocks, all good. Armoured trucks going off route, so if you've got want to truck with a whole bunch of money, make it like it's actually still on its dedicated route, but you've actually taken it away to your secret bunker. Supposedly Iran stole a US drone a few years back by messing with GPS, and also a whole bunch of NTP servers use GPS satellites as their time source. So if you mess with the time source, you could throw the clocks out everywhere. If you want to avoid that, there is more than just GPS. You could use some of the other satellite systems, GLONASS from Russia, Galileo, well, coming up in Europe, Baidu in China. You can also augment it with the Wi-Fi and mobile cell positioning. You can use inertial navigation gyroscopes.
Stop there. Yes or no?
No, I'm fine.
All right, get on the stage now.
All right.